Newt's is Apple Valley's premier ice cold beer, fresh popcorn, and delicious burger bar. You should go there because they have a very friendly and kind of fun staff. And classic rock will be playing on the overhead speakers. Sports will be on the TVs, and they have pull tabs. So I can't think of another reason why you wouldn't want to go to Newt's. So get there. And when you go there, tell them the Ascertainer sent you. Are you playing?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Because we talk about things in between, I thought. But I didn't want you to know that we were doing it.
Well, nice job. Jeez, when I say something, I think you should get that thing in your wiener looked at. Stevie Wonder did Superstition, like, as a really, really young, I think it's his first hit.
Oh. I'm thinking of a different song. I ain't superstitious.
I ain't superstitious. Play it. Let it rip. That's total. The last two you played were not
super. You know what I meant.
Regular stitious. Just do stitious. I'm not feeling very superstitious.
So you know this song.
I'll do next week, I guess. It's easy for me to say, but...
Well, I do have to have help picking my song of the week.
You want me just to pick one for you?
I have three.
Rush Xanadu is your song of the week. Can I pick Mark's song of the week?
Xanadu. Is that with Linda Blair and she's on the roller skates?
Do you mean Olivia Newton-John?
Is that Xanadu?
A lot of people confuse the two. Linda Blair.
Wasn't Linda Blair in a skating one?
I highly doubt it. Linda Blair was in The fucking Exorcist.
She did other movies after that.
I don't know. If it involved roller skating, I'm not familiar. Was it like Electric Boogaloo or some shit? Oh, fuck me, was it? Or was it Kill Track? One of them BMX movies?
So it was going to be this one?
Well, I like that one. I bet you had your fun. You've had your fun. Wait till I get Alzheimer's. If we're still friends, you're going to be like fucking with me nonstop. Jim, you got to go for your run. I already went for a run. No, that was yesterday. Get out there and run.
And this is the third one.
Or is it? All good. All good. But one is the best of those three.
Jim just flipped me off, and I don't know what I did.
Is it the thing where I did the all four fingers under the chin and I flicked it out, and then but my bottom row of teeth came out with it, so I had to pop those back in. We'll fix it in. We'll fix you right up.
We tried something different. I recorded our talk and listening to music in between episodes.
Which had to be gibberish. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Who sang that? You know this. It's a prog rock band. Damned if I do, damned if I don't, but I love you. The Alan Parsons Project? Hello? I thought this is a music podcast.
It is.
All you want to do is talk about the new Vikings quarterback. Hold on. Again, I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. Today is Friday the 13th, 2026. Friday, February 13th, 2026. Funny thing.
March.
Fuck me, it's March. Anyway, because there was also a February, because you know how February works in non-leap year years?
No, how does February work?
Well, not very hard. Oh my. There's a lot of some context there. Not even going to touch that. But because February has 28 days, on the years where it's not leap year, where there's only 3 out of 4 years, March will have the exact same first 4 weeks as February. Get it? You get me? You feel me?
I do.
So there was a February 13th, which means that as long as it's not a leap year, there will also be March 13th that will be on a Friday. I messed it up so bad. Anyway, today is March 13th, which is a Friday. So it's Friday the 13th. And this episode will air after that. Boom. Leaving it at that.
So if you're born on February 29th on a leap year.
Yeah, you're like 6 years old when you're 24.
My dad was so close. He was born on 27th of February on a leap year.
Ooh. I was close. I was March 3rd on a regular year. I was just about as close as your dad.
Sorry, Dad.
But you know what? I'll take 3 over 227. But,
Why are you slamming my
He
dad?
has all prime numbers in his birthday. 2, 27. Please tell me the year is a prime number. 37?
Why are you putting me on the spot like that?
I think I only know my dad's birthday because we had to write an obituary for him. I think he was 35 when he was born, not when he died. 1935. Anyway, I'll pull the calculator out. There's like smoke coming out of your ears.
I'm lost.
Prime number 5. What's your date of birth?
18.
Ooh, sorry. Ooh. I'm 3-3, but the 60. Also, hey, before you turn away, we're the Ascertainers, your prime number birthday podcast leader. That's Mark. Say hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Say it like you mean it.
Hi, Mark.
Oh, yes.
How's that?
I didn't say it how you feel it. I said say it how you mean it. Hi, I'm Mark. I'm Jim, and I mean it. So nobody wants to know how I'm feeling. Nobody asked. But here we are. It's Friday the 13th, but it could be, heck, August 13th. We don't know. We don't care because it doesn't matter because we don't talk about politics or current events or nothing except for the Vikings now have Kyler Murray under contract as a quarterback. We don't know if he'll be the starter. Anyway. So here we are together. You're here. We're here. Let's get weird. We're going to talk about superstitions because as of the day of recording this, it is March 13th, Friday the 13th, second one of the year. Ooh, spooky. We should have called Floyd, Joe Flaherty himself from SCTV calling this one in, but we don't. So why don't we do this?
I should have had Spooky Tooth for my song of the week.
I could have gone Atlanta Rhythm Section, spooky. Fuck it. I'm just going to do it. It's as good as the one I got. So anyhow, do you want to just do song of the week? Because this is going to be a nutty one. This is going to be usually when it's a second recording of the night, it is brutal. And I have committed, Mark maybe hasn't, but there's nothing new there, that this is going to be a good episode. I'm not going to let the fact that this wasn't on a fresh episode. It's not right off the shelf. This is on the back of the closet, back where you keep your old New Balance sneakers. That's how old we are. Now they're back in vogue.
Netflix should do a documentary like Surviving F1. It should be like Surviving Podcast, and they should be filming us trying to do this.
I think that would be like, I think there are like agencies that would not allow that to be viewed. We would, at a minimum, be blurred out. At an absolute minimum, you would have to have pants on. And I know that you're weird about that, but
it'd be good because they would break us off individually and do interviews, and you could say what you actually think about me.
Like, help me.
And I'd be going, I love Jim. I think he's the best guy ever.
Mark, yeah, he can kiss good, but fuck, I don't like how he encourages me. He hugs way too hard, and his breath is like butterscotch. I can't tell if it's butt or scotch. But anyway, I don't like that at all. Thank you, Ron White, for that line. Anyhow, so
he quit drinking.
Did he really?
He did.
I'll tell you what, people say it's the best thing they ever did. Like I've stopped drinking for like a month or two, and not that bad. It wasn't that great either, but
I quit drinking for 2 months. I was in the hospital.
That's right. Yeah. What from? Drinking. Anyway, it couldn't have been from drinking because it was just your liver. Oh, hey, I'm no mathematician here.
The alcohol
I'm just a regular
kills.
Tician. Sorry.
Should kill the abscess.
That only works as superstition. It did. And when you quit drinking, the abscess got worse. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
You got to the hospital. It was like awful. So
where were we? We introducing ourselves? We're the Ascertainers. I'm Mark. Hello. And my partner, Jim.
Oh my God. I promised myself I would tell him tonight that I just want to be friends. But
see, that's something you could get in the interview when they break us off on the Netflix.
By the way, by the time that comes up, I'll be in a secure space. I'll be in a vehicle hurtling toward.
You don't think of me as the same way.
If there was a picture of the ascertainers, it would say Mark, and underneath it would say chess, and it'd say Jim, and underneath it would say meatball submarine.
I think it would say Mark, question mark,
See,
because
Mark,
that's so confusing.
Mark, male in his 60s, question mark. And it would say Jim, jackhammer, exclamation point.
Do you want to do the song of the week?
Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we talk about newts? I'm going to let you talk about newts to start, and if you miss anything, I will fill you in. I always talk about them, and I'm curious if you just would say, hey, how long it's been, what they mean to us, all that kind of stuff. I think everybody would appreciate your perspective on it. Also, you, when Newts became a sponsor, you were a pescatarian, and now you're just a chicken whore. I think that's the right. There's a vegan, there's vegetarian, there's pescatarian.
Oh, there's so many.
Chicken whore, and then there's me. So
what are you? What would that be?
Man, I'm a carnivore. I'm an omnivore, but yeah, I'm open to offers. I'll eat whatever you fucking float my way.
You are open to offers.
I'm not into relatives. I don't think I can eat someone who's related to me. But eagle, owl, I don't know. How's it prepared? Have you ever had owl?
I have not.
Could you imagine?
I could.
What do you think it would taste like?
That I don't know.
Sleep either really great or just not even get a wink. If you ate a nocturnal animal's meat, would that make you then nocturnal? I'm not fucking kidding, dude. Sorry for the swears. I'm trying so
Would
hard.
my head be able to spin around like an owl then after eating that?
I mean, like usual? Okay, Mark's got some real odd tendencies, and one of them is his head goes all the way around.
Would it taste something like pheasant?
Usually
chicken?
Usually at the top of the hour, too, which is so messed up. I think you were...
I got to know. You have to know the time.
Related to a clock or some sort. So let's think about fowl. That we eat owl would be considered a fowl. I mean, it rhymes. It makes sense. It adds up. So you eat chicken. It tastes nothing like pheasant. It kind of does, but pheasant's better than chicken, right? Would you agree? I'm also down on people that say right way too much. Like in the middle of conversation, when people go right, I think it usually means that they don't know what they're talking about, right? Or they're trying to manipulate you, right?
What do I say? What do I say?
It's a great podcast, right? I mean, there's people that just slip it in all the time. They don't know it. Also slip it in. Great band name, album name.
I would say pheasant tastes pretty close to chicken. Go ahead, Jim.
When's the last time you had pheasant?
Actually, it was in Wyoming. I had a good friend that ran a pheasant hunting area.
A pheasant farm? How do you spell farm? Please say it was a PH.
I don't know. I don't think you got through elementary school very well.
Ask any of my fifth grade teachers, all 5 of them. I got through elementary just fine.
How do you spell psychology?
Driving everything.
How do you spell psychology? S?
Don't ask me how I spell sick. You know what? Because all the letters are askew, akimbo, if you will. Mark, I thought I came into this episode with such high hopes, and then you had to go and, I'll just say it, trigger me. I don't like being triggered.
I apologize.
I don't think you do. Actually, we're right on pace. This is good. Let's play the radio game. Oh, it's not that old of an episode. Also, have you listened to KQ? Have you ever tune in once in a while?
No.
I don't. They're dead to me.
I listen to XM.
Okay.
I don't listen to the actual radio.
And you listen
anymore.
to it on what? How do you absorb this? Like through your phone or through your stereo or through your car?
Phone, car.
Okay. When you listen on your phone, what is it amplified with? Do you just listen to your phone, or do you throw it through some speakers, some hi-fi?
Headphones. or earbuds.
So the earbuds then are better than just listening to a phone speaker. You get
Yes, I
better
don't
sound.
listen to it on
Your taste
the
in
phone.
music is great. I don't know why you have me on your podcast based on how shitty my musical taste is and how narrow my musical taste is and how wide yours is.
No, you had Sheryl Crow the other time. Beautiful.
Stop. Just look at me. You can't even look at me. He's like looking down. He's looking away.
Was not my
Why
cup
don't
of
you
tea.
say bless your heart? I did Sheryl Crow.
I love you to death, but you did
that's
Sheryl Crow.
That's good for you. Yeah. Well, nice. Well, this week I got Uncle Ben.
That like maple syrup?
That's Uncle Jemima. No one ever hears about Uncle Jemima. What gives?
I don't know.
Oh, do you think Aunt Jemima was a single lady? And when I say single lady, does Justin Timberlake not pop in your head? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Beyonce had a song called, I think it's all the Single Girls or Single something. And on SNL, they did a bit on it, and it's one of the best ever. That's when I kind of fell in love with both Andy Samberg and Justin Timberlake. Andy Samberg, comedic actor, you figure he'd be funny, but Timberlake was just, and there was a third guy, and I should, hey, I'm so glad you're home. You want to talk? You want to sit, chat?
No, all is good.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
My musical taste is pretty.
I
don't go out of my box very
However,
often.
your box is completely anti-establishment. That is your musical taste, which I thought I was kind of as a kind of Rush and a Triumph and a, I just kind of on the edges. But my music to you is like very mainstream. You're more experimental and more jammy than I am.
So the other night I was watching Turner Classic Movies, and a movie came on, and Chris Christopherson was singing "Help Me Make It Through the Night," and I thought that reminds me of Joe Walsh, "Help Me Through the Night," because Joe Walsh's daughter was killed about this time that he made the album. So I looked up the album "So What." It's a great album.
Joe Walsh's daughter got killed?
She was 3 years old, and they were driving somewhere with the mom, and a car ran a stop sign and hit the car on the child's side.
I had no idea.
So he went into the studio just to kind of get it off his mind. Went to work.
Cathartic work.
And he made "So What," which is a fantastic album.
I think I'd recognize a song off "So What."
Well, "Welcome to the Club," "Time Out." I played both of those for you. "Turn to Stone."
Yes.
You know that one.
Yes.
"Help Me Through the Night," which is a beautiful song.
But it's different than "Help Me Make It Through."
Yes.
Say the name of the song again.
"Help Me Through the Night."
Okay.
And then "County Fair," which is a fantastic.
You've played that for me before, I think.
I probably have. Dan Fogelberg, Glenn Frey, and Randy Meisner all played on this album.
Wow. And this had to be like probably
1974.
70 what? 74? So before he was in the Eagles?
Yes.
Or did he like leave the Eagles and come back?
I think it was right before he joined the Eagles. Didn't he join in 1976?
I couldn't tell you, man. I'm not so you know a lot of mainstream music as well as the less known. You're more adventurous when it comes to listening to music, even though I don't think you would classify yourself as that. You listen to you have a very broad palette, and I like that. That's why I like hanging out with you, because if you're like, oh yeah, let's talk about that one Rush song again, even though I've kind of fallen out with Rush because they don't really have any good new music, and they're going on the road again too. Oh,
Well, let's wait to see how that plays out.
So cringy. I hope it's good. God, my wish would be is that Alex and Geddy, the two of the three, well, four, they had two drummers, but effectively they only had the Rush, as you know it was three people, and one of them died a bunch of years ago. The drummer, songwriter, but before him, they've put out a pretty good album, their debut album, So I know that Alex and Getty can write, and they can totally both play. But Getty, I love you. I would get hit by a car for you. Please stop singing the hits. Please stop singing the songs that I fell in love with. Don't sing The Trees. Don't sing Closer to the Heart. Or at least just tune everything down like however many steps you have to, because people will still buy the tickets, and I think they'll appreciate a lot more if you'll just like admit defeat. I can't sing like Geddy Lee anymore. He's got to be, well, actually, I know he's 70. No one expects you to sing like you did when you were 20.
Find a singer like in Rockstar with Wahlberg. Do you ever see that movie?
Yeah, I love that movie.
Sounds just like you, and just let them sing it.
You know what I would say, that there's not a guy that sounds just like him, but bring in they've got a female drummer. I don't know if that's progressive. I would assume they picked the drummer that was the best fit for the thing. They weren't like, oh, this isn't DEI. They're Canadians, right? So they picked a drummer that they felt good about, and that's their drummer. They also have a separate keyboardist. So it used to be 3 guys on stage. Well, now it's at least 4. And I think they should have a vocalist. I think that they should just let Geddy, he's doing enough on bass alone. Those bass parts are hard. And if you can still play them well, get a singer in there that can sing and represent those songs the way people remember them from when they listen to them on the record.
Boston did it. Journey did it.
Oh, by the way, a Boston guy. Is that the original singer that just died?
I don't think so. I think he came on.
Delph was the original singer. Or
wasn't he the one who hung himself?
I don't know. What was he doing when he hung himself? I mean, it's sad that we have to qualify that.
It is.
That's pretty dark. I'm sorry.
Maybe I was thinking
like Michael Hutchins. He hung himself. What else was he doing? He hung himself.
My song of the week, I'm going to go with Welcome to the Club.
By?
Joe Walsh. We were talking about Joe Walsh.
Wasn't it the last episode, Welcome Home?
Yes.
See, I pay attention.
You do.
All right, I forgot what my song of the week
Although
was.
I did not like the version you put on the show notes. I
could change that. You got to tell me there's like a I think I don't want to put like the studio version where all people get to look at is the album cover.
That one they aren't playing. They're just standing there.
Well, send me the one you want and I'll just
a studio version.
Can I also?
Jim has his hand up.
Also have the same accessories.
Steve,
copy,
John.
I can't believe he wouldn't call on me, but you son of a bitch. You can go and change it too, or you can send it to me and I can change it because I work for you.
You should.
I didn't know. Like there was one time you said, hey, make sure it's this version that gets posted. And
I should do that. I will let you know. I will lead you by the hand.
I tried. I try.
Your
so
song of the week.
Hard. That's going to be Linkin Park now. No, it's going to be, did I change it? Do you remember?
You did, but I don't remember what you did change it to.
Well, now I got to go with the band Live out of York, Pennsylvania, with Ed Kowalczyk and 2 brothers who play bass and guitar. And then I think it's Chad Gracie that plays drums. That's sad. I don't know what color my socks are right now, but I remember who the most of Live is. And the song is called From Throwing Copper, the album Throwing Copper. If you haven't checked it out, do so. It's called Selling the Drama. It's a fun little ditty. It's kind of a rocker, kind of a roller, kind of a right out of controller. Just so you know, that's my song of the week. But in my head this week, I went through AC/DC, Bon Scott version AC/DC, the song Rocker.
Very good.
How is this not an American band? I'm a rocker. I'm a roller. I'm a right out of controller. I'm going to do it like Casey Kasem. Hold on. And Bon Scott writes in, Casey, I'd like to throw out a long distance dedication to my mother. It goes like this. I'm a rocker. I'm a roller. I'm a right out of controller. I'm a wheeler and I'm a dealer. I'm a wicked woman stealer. I'm a rockin' rollin' man. My Casey Kasem could use some work, but
That was actually very
To
good.
do it like I would do it, it'd be like, I'm a rocker, I'm a roller, I'm a right out of controller, I'm a wheeler, I'm a dealer, I'm a wicked woman stealer, I'm a rock and rollin' man. And then he says something about, I got a new Cadillac, blue suede shoes, V8 car, and tattoos. I'm a rock, fucking just gold, baby. So I have 2 songs of the week. It's the first time ever. Ascertainers original. Do you want to do another song?
No, what was your first song?
Live Selling the Drama.
Okay, and then you did.
And then I said it's a rocker. And then that got me because I have attention deficit disorder.
Well, I'm pretty bad because
Accentuated by
remember
Old
the
Forester 1910 bourbon, which I think has too much oak, in case anyone asks. So
that brings up that I listen to a song, and if the rhythm grabs me, the musical aspect, that's how I pick songs.
yes,
I think you're more a lyrics guy than the melody.
I probably am, but I think the thing that probably connects us, or why we respect each other's musical opinions to a degree, it's like diving scores. You throw out the high and the low, right? You throw out the Rush, I throw out the Pink Floyd or the Grateful Dead, and then everything in between there is that we just appreciate good music, whether
Yes.
we like it. Like, ooh, I really like that song. You're worse than me on this. Like, you'll just say, I don't like it, but I know you appreciate it. But I'll listen to anything. I'll listen to any genre, any whatever, and I think I can figure out if it's good, I like it, or I'll give it a chance. If it's bad, it doesn't matter what genre it is. If it's shitty jazz, I think I have somewhat of a distinguished ear. I don't think I'm a student of music like you are.
I am not a student of music.
Are you a student of
At all.
comedy?
No,
I feel like one of us is.
you are.
That's right. And who gave me that crown?
You.
I know. Nobody else would go like, you're a what? Oh my God.
That's
Why
like
would you
the
do that?
Oscars. Who chooses what should be up for nomination? And then who chooses who wins the best
You
picture?
don't know?
I don't know. Do you know?
It's the
Oh my goodness.
but I am very interested in your opinion of Miracle.
So I mentioned to Jim that I watched the movie Miracle because I did not go with you to the movie theater.
Oh, so you must have been flying that weekend or something.
Yes.
I remember that a bunch of guys from the neighborhood went, but that doesn't mean that everybody from the neighborhood went.
No, I did not go. I was gone a lot. I was on trips a lot. But I finally watched it because you mentioned Makba.
Oh yeah. And by the way, how did you come about it? Did it just show up and then, playing Next Miracle, or did you
I searched
load
it
it
out.
up? You handled it.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, do tell. I'm very curious.
Kurt Russell is I like him as an actor.
And that's a tough role playing a Minnesota. Herb Brooks had to be tough to pull off.
And I think it was very complimentary to Herb Brooks. I think his kids in the documentary, they made it known that he was a tough father to... Go ahead, Joe.
Oh, how'd you know I had a question?
Well, I was trying to get my point across, but you were interrupting me with your hand raised.
Is that so? I trust you were distracted. And that's how that was like that.
I'm distracted 90% of the time.
So,
but go ahead.
You are like the average person that's seen the movie Miracle saw it way before, or at least before they saw The Boys of '88 or whatever that.
I would agree.
Very recent, by the way. It's in 2026, a documentary came out called Miracle, The Boys of '88 or something like that.
Boys of 80.
What, 88? That's the year I got married. But so you, for some reason, because you were a curling nut, didn't feel the need to watch the movie Miracle when it came out. You saw The Boys of '80, loved it. Yes,
I did.
I liked it. Mark at least liked it. And I'm like, oh, you never saw Miracle. You should watch. So you had the opportunity to, juxtapose the two. I saw Miracle first, then the thing. And I was like afraid to watch the documentary because I didn't think it would be as good as the movie. You saw the documentary and liked it. Did you have any apprehension about watching the movie?
No, it really helped watching the movie because I watched a documentary and I knew all the players and I knew what happened and I knew everything, the backstories of everything.
Yeah, so when you saw Ralph Cox get cut, you heard you heard the Ralph Cox talk about getting
Yes.
the last guy cut. That would be so. Oh, I envy you for being able to go through that progression.
So yes, in my case, it worked out for me not watching Miracle when it first came out. It's a fantastic movie.
So you support.
Yes, very much so.
I think when I saw like Jack Callahan in the movie, I'm like, there's no way the guy was that cocky. And then they showed like real life Jack Callahan. It's like, I think they cast that very well. I get I don't know if I get patriotic or just generally motivated when I think about Herb Brooks and what he did. I mean, that was, right now we won that gold this year with the professional athletes. When they won in 80, it wasn't even imagined that the college kids would win the gold medal. It was like, God, if they could make the medal round, that would be a huge accomplishment. But now when we won the gold this year, although it was really cool, it was all pros. It was kind of like it was less impactful, I think. You're looking at me. You're like, I think you're trying to make me talk myself into a corner.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking about the Finland game. I think that was more impressive because when you win
in 1980.
Yes.
Okay.
When you win against the Russians as college kids, there's going to be a big letdown afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But they dominated Finland, which was a very good hockey team.
Did they though? What was
4-2.
What was the game that I think they were down after one though, and Herb Brooks lost his shit. Or was that the first game when they had to tie just to make it to the medal round?
They were behind in every game in the Olympics that year.
Seriously. Wow.
Yeah, so.
All right. USA. Hey, we're behind now, but we'll do it.
I think we mentioned this before, but the USA chant started with the 1980 hockey team.
It was a time. It was honestly, I mean, I don't want to bash on Jimmy Carter, but objectively speaking, I mean, he did we're in a malaise or something like that, where he was even like, oh,
it's a crisis of confidence.
That's like, I wonder why. Huh. As soon as I find that son of a gun I'm glad you liked Miracle, because while it is a hockey movie, it's I think it transcends sport.
It does.
So, all right. You know what also transcends sports? Our friendship, Mark. And I'm so glad that you asked me so many years, almost. We are weeks away from our week or so away from our 3-year anniversary. And it feels more like 5, if I'm going to be honest. But I appreciate you bringing me into this nonsense and all that stuff. So I hope we can keep doing it for a little longer.
1 more week.
Oh, it's perfect. It's like I plans on the St. Patty's Day. Oh, I can't say that. We don't know when this is coming out.
We don't.
It's a ghost episode. All right. Well,
get all of us at the ascertainers@gmail.com.
If we haven't talked about it, go to Newt's. I think we did, but we do so many of these.
It's becoming old hat.
Also, go to Apple Valley Car Clinic. They're not a sponsor, but, let's not rule it out.
They treat my 73 Pontiac Grand Am very well.
All right.
I love them.
Go Justin. Go Doug. Go Karen.
Get hold of us on a Facebook. Is that what they call it?
Mark, figure out which podcast you're on. Give them the right info.
We're on
Facebook. And if you want to join an elite league of citizens, follow us on Facebook or like us on Facebook. And you'll probably get a newsletter and a Christmas card from Mark. But you can also send us an email at theascertainers@gmail.com. Join an even smaller league of people. But if you send us something, we'll talk about you. So give us what alias you want to go by when we sing your praises for sending us objective feedback. As long as it's good, we'll talk. I'd like to know what's bad. I mean, I'd like to see how long that email is about how we can improve.
It'd be very short.
Yeah, okay. Depending on the font. Okay. Well, good night.
Yeah. Thank you for listening.
I already said good night. Good night.